Hello guys, this is day 1 of 30 for the Proverbs challenge. And so I had already nominated Joseph Caldwell, Maya Vitola, Danny Vitola, Evan Towdy, Rachel Myers, and Joseph Caldwell. And so you guys gotta each nominate 5 people, none of which I've already nominated, so that this way we can get this video going viral. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna read each chapter, and then I'm just gonna give you my thoughts on each chapter, and then just let me know what you guys think. Alright, so Proverbs 1, and I'm going to be using the KJV version, and I'm going to be using the BibleGateway.com, just so this way I can actually record the screen. And so I'm going to be using the KJV because it's a standard version amongst Bible Christians, and so this way we don't have to argue over NIV or KJV or New Living Translation or Message Bible or Life Bible or all these different translations. Look at all these different translations they have here. Look at all these. Yeah, so I'm just going to stick to the KJV because it's pretty much like a universal one. Alright, so yeah, here we go. It says, Proverbs 1, the King James Version. The Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel, to know wisdom and instruction, to perceive words of understanding, to receive the instruction of wisdom, justice, and judgment, and equity, to give steadily to the simple, to the young man, knowledge and discretion. A wise man will hear and will increase learning. A man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsel. So verse 5 is talking about a wise man will hear and increase learning. So that means that when you hear something, when you hear somebody telling you good advice, you listen to them. A man of understanding shall attain into wise counsel. So that means that wise people will seek wise counsels, wise guidance. To understand a proverb and the interpretation, the words of the wise and their dark sayings. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. My son, hear the instructions of thy father, and forsake not the law of thy mother. So this is saying, listen to your parents, for they shall be an ornament of grace unto thy head, and chains about thy neck. So that means that they're going to be there for you, they should be there for you, and they should be always giving you godly wisdom and stuff. My son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not. So basically, don't go into sin. Don't reject temptation from sin. Alright, where would we leave off? If they say, come with us, let us lay wait for blood, let us lurk privily for the innocent without cause, let us wallow them up alive as the grave in the hole, and they shall go down into the pit. We shall find all precious substances, we shall fill our houses with spoil. So that's saying, in the NIV version it says something about casting a trap. You want to cast a trap and catch people. And so, basically this is saying, if people say, oh, let's cause another brother to stumble, you're supposed to run away from them. My son, walk thou not in the way with them, refrain thy foot from their paths. There you go. Don't walk with them, or turn around from them. For their feet run to evil, and make haste to shed blood. So that means that they want to shed blood really quickly. Surely in vain the net is spread in the sight of any bird. So in the NIV and other translations it says, basically, why would you throw your net if all the birds can see it? And so it's saying, if evil people are coming out and saying, hey, come be evil with us, that's like casting your net when the birds can see you. They're saying, hey, this is the trap that we're going to set up. You're supposed to say, oh, well, that's a trap. I'm not going to do that. and they lay wait for their own blood. They lurk privily for their own lives. They don't realize that, but their plans are going to backfire on them because God ultimately has the end. God will judge them. So are the ways of every one that is greedy of gain, which taketh away the life of the owners thereof. So if you're greedy and then you want to take the life of somebody just for greed, you're kind of like these guys up here. You know, you're looking for blood. And you don't want to do that. God says, love you and love you everybody. Wisdom crieth without. She uttereth her voice in the streets. So from here on out, they're going to use wisdom as like a personification of, they're going to give wisdom a person. So, like when it says she, it's like wisdom. So she crieth in the chief place concourse, near opening of the gates in the city. She uttereth her voice, saying, her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Which is, wisdom is saying, how long are you guys going to keep going the same route that you've been going? Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I pour out my spirit unto you. I make known my words to you. Because I have called, and you refused. I stretched out my hand, and no man regarded. So it's saying that, like, wisdom is searching out for people, being, like, personified again. And all these shit saying that people aren't seeking to be wise here. Because I have called, and ye refused, I have stretched my hand. Okay, I already read that. But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and would none of my reproof. So basically, they're saying that wisdom is trying to encourage people to become better people, and good people are rejecting it. It says, you set not at my counsel, and you would none of my reproof. So reproof is like scolding, it's saying like, I'm not gonna, don't scold me type attitude. Alright. I will also laugh at your calamity, I will mock when you fear cometh. When your fear cometh. So it's saying that wisdom, because you're not wise, then it says that wisdom personification will laugh at your calamity and mock when your fear cometh. Basically, wisdom's going to say, try to warn you. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when your distress cometh, and anguish cometh upon you, they shall call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. So this is the Old Testament, so this is saying that because they didn't choose to become wise, that these people are going to be lacking wisdom. They would none of my counsel, they despised all my reproof. It was actually up here somewhere. Right here. Would none of my reproof, and then they despised my reproof. Therefore they should eat the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own devices. So basically, wisdom, the personified person, is saying, well, you guys can do what you want, and it's gonna fail. For the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. The turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. But whoso hearken unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from the fear of evil. Basically, those who have wisdom will not have to fear evil because they have Jesus on their side. Now, I want to just check something out in the new, what is it? the New King James Version. Here we go. So, it says the beginning of knowledge is the first 7. Basically, these are why the proverb is going to be written. And verses 9 to 19, 8 to 19 talk about shunning evil counsel. And then this is the call of wisdom. So, this is saying right here, but the turning away of the simple will slay them, and avoid the complacency of the fools. And the complacency of the fools will destroy them. Whoever listens to me will dwell safely and be secure without fear of evil. So you could say that wisdom is kind of like personifying God. You know, it says if you turn away in the Old Testament, they were slain, and the complacency of fools will destroy them. The laziness of fools, these lazy people, they destroy themselves because they're lazy. They don't do anything with their lives. But whosoever listens to me will dwell safely and will be secure without fear of evil. So that's saying that, you know, you don't have to fear anything because God has your back. God's got you. Alright, so this is the first out of 30 Proverbs challenge. So this is September 1st, 2014, with Proverbs 1 in the King James Version. Proverbs 1, verses 1 to 33. Alright. See you tomorrow.